building filled to the brim with fans. State Farm Stadium. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And away we go in Glendale. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, right?
Staying on the ground with Benson. He's across midfield into Rams territory. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Warriors 70.
2nd and 6.
Hey. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. His first throw is an interception. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Rams take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense has got to pick him up.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now for the first time, they're going to turn to the rookie from Marshall. And they go the wrong way on this first down. He's sent out a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And that will not be enough for a first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers.
Free up the middle, it's a breakaway. To the house, touchdown LA. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design, one from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hardy on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert! Red!
And off to Benson to start the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Deputy! Catch the Eagle! Cougar 19! Ready!
Shotgun snap here to Milton. It's taken in by Kendrick Moore. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey.
At the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Throw is there. Trey McBride. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready, ready.
They'll toss it here to Benson. He's got it in the red zone. And he's out a yard or 2 shy of the 15. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Cardinals 1st down.
Looking inside the red zone. Right in there to haul it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Ready! 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. This one's caught. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Let go.
Benson runs it in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 1-point game. Trey Benson, the touchdown. John Parker Romo out to try the point after.
For the extra point.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
John Parker Romo to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 35-yard line.
Running for the marker on 2nd. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spots at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They've left their offense out there, and they're going for this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
There's a reset. Here we go. Going with the 44. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them are just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here's Lamar. Catch made right side by Nakua. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Rams have the 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight ends? They got that ball out in a hurry.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. To the air on 3rd and long. He's got a man left. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, the ball's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. And again, it's Jackson. He gets this one in Nakua. For a second, we both thought he'd get the 1st, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, with out routes or in routes just like that.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a second quarter lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
After this one, we're going to hit the 2-minute warning.
Come on, set! 70 Timberwolves.
Here's Milton, first and 10. 1 minute, 58 seconds remaining in half number 1, partner. More from State Farm Stadium after this.
Okay,
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Here we go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
Pulled in at the 20. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The motion at tight end left. Play action now with Jackson. Ball in left side. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
That's good for a couple of yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
And the Rams first down.
Trying the right side. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
All right, here we go. Second down. Lamar now from the gun. Rolling into enemy territory. And he has this down to the 34. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Rams have the first down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So second down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it.
Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Lamar throwing again. Throw good at the 6. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams will add to their lead at the end of the half. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Bronco 80. Steady.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Into the hands of Harrison. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Rams get the football back with minimal time to go in our hands.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run here on 1st down. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Lamar back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Rolling back is the handoff. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Now it's Lamar. Hits him on the end route. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
It's his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They send a tight end in motion. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Ready, go.
To throw, Milton. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Milton going to throw again here, second and 10. He throws a bullet deep to the right. It connects on the deep shot. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start the second half with some needed points. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
And one splits the uprights. The Cardinals get it back to a 14-point game.
14. John Parker Romo to kick off.
Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Hold on, ready?
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Now a give running right. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and 10. At the 24-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Hold on, ready?
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, third and long.
Hey, no. Nice on.
Here he goes, third and long. And he's caught. He's got Brown. they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Rams have the first down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
First and 10 from the 43. Lamar out of the pistol. Dumped off to his running back. It up to his own 45 on a small gain. It was Max Melton who held him down there.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
They'll run now on second down. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Darius Robinson there to make the tackle.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. A designed run, Jackson keeping it. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. And goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 4th and 1.
4th down, here's Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they do.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
60 bites.
Here's Milton. That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. A solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Benson on the counter. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Come on, come on. Panther 11, Cowboy 80.
Desperation time here. He's got McBride complete. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Looking inside the red zone. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Steady, steady.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, he misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Milton now. This one's caught. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Ready.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Ready.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cardinals now within one score in the fourth. Trey Benson, the touchdown! It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Oh, brother, it's another interception! And they aren't going to get there. He's pushed out of bounds, and a try for 2 does not work. All right, so for the time being, we stay in a one-possession game, Brock, but they were trying to make it a 2-score game with that 2-point conversion.
Could feel it. A killer mentality on that sideline. They wanted to put this game away. And if they're getting that aggressive right there, no doubt, this defense wants to play with the same aggression. Buckle up, offense. Pressure's coming. They're going to want to force this one and this offense into a mistake and seal this game now.
At their own 27-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Here's Jarquez Hunter getting his first look on the ground. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Give now to the running back. Hop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Looking to throw. That's caught for the first. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, middle. What is it?
Right up the gut. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. Play action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now run here with Blake Corum. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
28-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
He'll throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. They need more of those as they trail by a score. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Come on, come on. All right. 180. It's hot.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Rams leading by 8. Back to the line they come, second down. Back to the well again. It's inside the 10. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Rams have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams lead by 15 now.
Cardinals 20.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Steady.
Now Milton to throw. He's got Bourne left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
Runs around him. He's got space. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 29-yard gain. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Steady.
Throwing now, Milton. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals get it back to within 1 score.
John Parker Romo to kick off.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Doesn't like what he sees, so he got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
Brought down back at the 32.
It's hot. Support.
You're going to pass it here. Dump off caught by his back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 46-yard line. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
He'll look to throw it. He throws a bullet to the center. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Going all the way to the end zone here. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Took his shot at 6 that time, and that'll bring up second down. Here he is to throw. Finds a man right side. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Eward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say so long from Glendale. Yeah. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as a divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop.
I just wanna rock. Body out of ya.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
You take a